Peace and love, family and friends, naysayers, whomever. My name is Leon Wheeler Jr., and this is Master Making in Motion. And today, we're going to speak to the brothers. Today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day, brothers. To all the new fathers, old fathers, soon to be fathers, happy Father's Day. And I hope today I'm able to say something to encourage us, to motivate us to strive to be better fathers, uncles, cousins, better men, mentors. I'm hoping that I can motivate you and inspire us to be better. I also want to start by creating a formal apology. I want to make a formal apology. I want to apologize to you and to myself for skating on the dialogue or the monologues that I've had with you all yet far. I apologize for not being as raw and transparent as I possibly should. And I've been doing that because for a number of reasons. Basically, because I didn't want to offend anyone. I didn't want to, and I don't want to offend loved ones, family members, friends. I didn't want to stir up any controversy with old enemies, and I don't want to create new enemies. But as I'm going through this, I'm realizing that I'm doing a real disservice because I've been tiptoeing around the language that I really need to use. And it's not necessarily easy going that it's like an easy going language. It's some of the stuff is need to be said harshly because our situation is real, and I consider myself to be a realist. So again, I just didn't want to be rude. I know there's a lot of content creators that come across with a degree of intellect that I admire. And then you got some real doggy dog individuals who share their belief systems, and finding my voice, trying to find the middle course has been a difficult scenario because again, I want to use the intellect, my learning. I've been studying for some years, and I want to use that to motivate us. But again, on some level, I feel like I'm sugarcoating a lot of the dialogue that we have, and I'm pussyfooting around, and I don't think that does any one of us any justice. It actually is a disservice. Neil Donald Walsh said in the conversation with God, he said, betrayal of oneself is betrayal none the least. He even said that it was the worst form of betrayal. And I believe that. So I believe that we must be true to ourselves, first and foremost. And speaking about certain issues, I'm sure a lot of people is going to frown upon it because they're sensitive situations, sensitive issues that a lot of us hold near and dear to heart. And when you challenge someone or you question what they believe in, people are apt to, they may want to harm you. And I don't want to be a martyr. I don't, my thing is I want to just spread the game, share what I believe to be the truth through my personal journey and trials and tribulations. And I want to share those things in hope to help someone else duck those atrocities, the problems that I went through. I don't want to see young brothers and sisters go through the same thing to end up in a situation that's definitely unwelcoming, that they wouldn't be able to help anyone, that they'd be, prison is not a place that I wish for anyone. And definitely not the graveyard, not no untimely death. So, I don't want that for myself. So being sincere about my mission, uh, I've been vacillating. I've been going up and down but the shit is raw. The conversations that we need to have and how we need to deal, they're raw. And why should I tiptoe around situations? I mean, we've been over here in North America, and nothing has been nice over here for us. So why should my way of addressing our situations be nice? Well, I know one of the reasons, again, I did not want to create any animosity. But truth be told, whatever I say, I'm going to be disliked, or if I got a naysayer out there, he's going to find fault in whatever I say. I just didn't want to be villainified. I don't want someone to want to do me harm because I challenge the way we think. I challenge the way I think, and my thought process is what I've experienced, and I'm being raw, and I want to be raw and share that with you across the globe, across the board. I want you to hear it the way I feel it. I want to be genuine. Even though this is my life work. This is what I'm into, motivating and inspiring us to be the best. That's what mastering making is about. That's what I strive to be. And through my learning process, I've been teaching what I want to learn. I want to learn to be a master. I want to learn to master my emotions. I want to learn to master my circumference, my mental awareness. I want to master me, and I want to motivate you to do the same for yourself. And in doing this, we want to inspire our children, our kids, to be the best that they can be. That's what it's really all about. It's really all about the babies and preparing them properly. See, I didn't get the game properly. I love my queen mother, and I didn't get the game. She didn't teach me about relationships. She encouraged me, and I don't think that the average female is qualified to raise a boy, raise a man. And that's the biggest problems that I see. One of the biggest problems, most men are soft. And it's been systematically, I guess, bred into us that we are supposed to be sole protectors and providers for women, regardless of how and what we may go through to be that. You just take it. Some kind of way they just, honestly, I feel like most of us are tricks. And I've been that myself. So I'm not speaking about something that it's foreign to me. I'm talking about my upbringing. My father didn't teach me nothing about relationships. Absolutely nothing. So I had to go out and find out whatever I'm dealing with on my own. And then in turn, being in prison, I didn't teach my sons. As I was learning different things, I caught myself sharing it with them, hoping to give them some guidance so they won't make some of the same mistakes. But I mean, it usually is. I guess the process is just a perpetuated process. I mean, we keep doing the same thing, and hoping and praying for different results. And that's F-boy stuff. That's fugazi. That's fake. It don't work that way. So we have to man up, man. You got to teach your sons. We got to teach our boys how to be. A woman can't do it. The only woman, and when I think about it, the only type of female I think can possibly get a game, and she has the game. And I wish my mother would have told me the truth about women, whom I love the most, and I believe are the most. I said this in my books. Women, in my opinion, are born bosses because the way the mother give the game to them off the rip. She all off the rip. She follow a process that has been given to her by her mother because this is the cycle, the trade or the road that they lay out. It's pretty clear. And one of the main things that they teach them is, to make sure you don't find a man that you don't be with somebody that can't provide for you. Make sure you get a man to take care of you. But the bad thing is the men is hearing the same thing. Take care of the woman. We're not teaching men to take care of themselves. We're teaching them to become basically like tricks. So what you should be teaching your sons. This is what we're talking about today on Father's Day. Men, teach your sons how to provide for themselves, how to become men. Even if you're not a man or you don't know what to do as a man, learn it. That's your job. Our job is to learn as much as we can to give it to our boys so they can carry on the legacy. And the legacy that's been carried on has been weak. It's been some weak shit. You got all these boys coming up and they really emotional as hell. And I'm not saying again, I'm what I'm talking about, I suffer from too. I'm just challenging it. I just challenge the stuff. I'm suffering from the same ills that you are, that most men are. You can be living in the household with your father. I was in the household with my father. And I still didn't learn anything about relationships or how actually to be a man. I was just told, though, men don't cry, men don't, stuff that's so superficial. But teach me how to chase a bag. Teach me how to stay focused on my vision, on a vision. Being a great role model. Spend the appropriate time with your sons. Teaching them and making sure that they get the tools that they need from other places that you're not qualified. We're not teaching them to be tricks. We're not teaching them to chase skirts. You're teaching them to learn how to provide for themselves. And once you get your mind together, once they get their mind together, everything else will come in place. It'll fall in place. You'll be able to pick a woman appropriately. You'll be able to find a woman that fits your needs. And you'll be able to be a man to her. And even for your daughters. A woman can't raise a man. I think, like I said, possibly, when I think about it, she would have to be damn near a prostitute, a whore, or a hustler, some type of street woman. And she would give the game to a man properly. And I think that's the only person who probably will be able to give it to the. Every now and then you might find someone to be this, that have figured it out. But she has to be able to give the game to him so he don't become a trick. That he can be a provider, a leader, a man, not a trick. Not somebody catering to all a woman's emotions or caught up in his own emotions all the time. We all have emotions, but I'm saying and the saddest thing, I know there's so many men out there that I know are so quick to attack another man for some feminine stuff. That's basically what it is. But real men congratulate other men and encourage men to do men things. They encourage each other to do things that's going to help with the village, the community. They push positive mind sets, problem-solving skills, critical thinking. They teach them how to be men. And chasing skirt, that's just, if you're motivated just by sex, hey, we off kill. So now, if that's what's motivating you, she has the power. Find your purpose. Let that be your motivation. Realize that you are a purpose-driven individual, and it can't be chasing skirts. Man up. I'm looking at all these young guys, and all we focusing on, and I love the fact that we want to be with another one. We want to be the woman. I dig that. You want to find you a soulmate or whatever you want to call it, and I get that. I want that too. But while I'm chasing that, what's really going on? Am I neglecting my purpose? Am I neglecting my work that should be first and foremost? Should I not be focusing on giving the game to these young brothers? Or if I had a son, I'm doing it. The best I can, but I'm still distracted because, again, you can be with a female and And if you're not right, because you got to take the blame. You can't blame the woman. If you're messing with a woman who's off-centered, that's just uncouth, that's not appropriate that's your fault. Can't blame her. And for the woman, if she's looking for a real man and she hasn't found him, that's her fault. Men, man up. Boys, man up. We got to get this together. We have to step up and stop doing F-boy things. We got to stop it. It's weak. There's been a lot of weak examples out here. And that's because men have not stepped up and took full responsibility of raising other men. You don't even spend time with your boys. You don't even spend proper time with your boys. You don't, or do you take them to work? And again, even the ones that's doing it, kudos, congratulations. Keep it up. Get better at it. Get what people, a lot of these programs that we, a lot of these mentors, a lot of people talking, they come still from a mushy standpoint. But I commend them because you're doing something. And we need, whatever you're doing, if you're doing something to assist, kudos, great, keep it up. Pull, though, from your resources. Let's get together. Let's find appropriate help. I talked about Lord Chesterfield's book. My book, King, A Master in the Making. It's a mentoring book. It's about a young kid being given the game from his grandfather. It's a must read. It's a must read. You must challenge yourself to learn as much as you can so that you can help your child, your sons, our brothers, our young brothers turn into men. Not tricks, not suckers. And if you don't care for kids, or you don't really, that may not be who you are, push on. It's better for you to leave a kid than be in a household despising or disliking him and abusing him, or doing something, that's not going to help them evolve into being leaders, creators, God men, men gods, man gods, masters. If you're not contributing to their upliftment, then you're a detriment. Just leave them. And if you get yourself together later on, then you can do man up. It's time out for the blame game. It's on us. It's time to man up. Put first things first. What's important is your legacy, building a legacy, your child, your sons. And our daughters, don't get me wrong, but a mother's going to teach, get yourself, find your way in your spirituality, whatever you believe in, I'm going to address all of that. And I'm going to address it, and I'm going to do my best to not tiptoe around our problems. And you're not going to like some of the stuff I say. I get it. But it has to be said, and it has to be done. So I just want to say Happy Father's Day to the brothers out there. Take this Father's Day encouragement, this motivational monologue that I'm hoping that you can get something out of. Something that you got something out of this. Something. And if you did, or if you know somebody can possibly utilize what I said, I ask that you share it with them. Because that's the way the channel grows. And I apologize again for being so concerned with not hurting your feelings. It's going to happen. I'm going full-fledged. I'm going to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sure I'm going to hurt your feelings. Not intentionally, but it's going to happen. And I ask that you realize my intentions is, I don't have any bad intentions. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm going to share my experiences. And I know for a fact that a lot of my family members, friends, definitely the naysayers is going to frown upon a lot of stuff that I'm going to say in the near future. And it's not going to be nice. It's going to be real. It's going to be sincere. And it's going to have the hopes of motivation and inspiration behind it. It's going to be the foundation and the crutch of it because I want us to be the best that we can be. I want us to become the greatest individuals that we can fathom in our imagination. And we have to challenge each other. So, again, happy Father's Day. If I said anything that that you can use, I ask that you like it. Put a thumbs up. I ask that you share it with someone. If you heard anything, I truly would appreciate it, and I ask that you subscribe to the channel. As always, I come in peace and I leave in peace. Be.